What's up, guys? This is the back nine of Codorus State Park Blue Course. Got through the front nine at 2 over par, I believe. Couple of bogeys that shouldn't have been bogeys, but not great shots off the tee. Hopefully we can clean it up here in the back nine. See how it goes. Hole 10, 292 feet. Pretty straight ahead, right down the middle. There's brush again on the right and left hand sides and deep. You don't want to be on the right hand side brush at all. So if anything, mid-range down there, straight, or I like to throw the forehand, get it to flex down to the left, and then just end up in the middle somewhere. Kind of turned that forehand over, but it's fine down here on the left. About 110 feet up to the basket. Hole 11 here, 499 feet, pretty straight and very downhill. So off the tee for me, it's a mid-range. Get it straight. You have a little bit of room left to bail out. So if anything, hyzer a little bit at the end and then give yourself an upshot. Ended up down here on the left-hand side a bit. It does open up because that shot was definitely down the left-hand side and hyzering. So see if we can throw a little forehand flex and get it down there. All right, well, threw that one to the other side of the fairway. Not great from down here. See if we can put something like 25 feet. All right, 25 feet to an elevated basket. See if we can get something going here. There we go. Hole 12, the tee sign says 259 feet. My guess is it's probably closer to 280 and plays like 300. Uphill a little bit, and then again pretty straight. You want to hit this middle gap for me with a backhand, flex it a little bit and try to get it there. It is a difficult pin to, one, get to cleanly, and two, have the right distance, but we'll see. Ended up sneaking through some trees here on the right, which is kind of what you have to do. 35-foot putt from here. Another par. Hole 13, 250 feet. Not sure where the tee sign got to, but it's 250. Pretty straight. This is the beginning of 3 holes that are pretty gettable, so hopefully we can get at least one of these. We'll see. Pretty good shot off the tee. Have about 20 feet left. See if we can make one. Hole 14 here, 233 feet. There's this gap down the middle. It's a hyzer backhand off to the left. For me, little mid-range. Try to hit this middle gap. There is a wide gap here off to the right-hand side. I don't know if you could really get there with that, but you can get down there and take a par. There's possibly a wide forehand out and around everything if you have that, but I think the backhand right down this middle gap is probably the best option. Ended up hitting that early tree, but kicked straight down. See if we can get something down there and just tap out for par. Yeah. All right, good upshot. Elevated basket, 10 feet for par. Hole 15, 246 feet. Again, pretty straight. There's brush along this whole left-hand side, and then it comes in a little tighter from the right-hand side as you get further down there. But for me, something flat, a little stable, get it out there straight, and then just have it hyzer up to the left a little bit at the end. Not really that. Not a great tee shot, but oh well. Little gap here that I can get a layup up to. Yeah. Hole 16, 285 feet. There's a little bit of a forehand gap if you have a 300-foot forehand that you can take over here on the left-hand side. For me, I usually try to hit this right-hand gap, get something to flip up and push a little bit, and then just fade out at the end. Decent tee shot, came up 30 feet short. See how this putt goes. Made it back to even par with 2 holes left. 17 is 255 feet. Pretty typical backhand hyzer line. Straight, fade off to the left a little at the end there. Pretty strong tailwind off of that tee shot. Definitely should have gone a little more stable than what I did. Or less stable than what I did. Pitch out and putt. Hole 18, 333 feet. Pretty straight down there again. For me, it's a little backhand hyzer flip. Try to get it to the right of this middle tree and then fade in there to the basket. Brush left and right, so again, you just want to be down the middle if you can be. All right, ended up off here to the right. See if we can flick something out and around. Get a putt at least. Ooh, sit down. A little deep. Wind must have just taken that shot deep. We'll see if, probably just a layup for par from here. Yeah. All right. I think that was actually tapping for bogey, so we ended up 1 over par, which it looks like is 910 to 915 rated typically in a tournament. Nice little course, good wooded track if you're just working on hitting lines and want to dial in some mid-range shots. Anyway, that's it for Codorus State Park Blue Course, and we'll see you in the next one.